Go figure TV. The entertainment not big enough for Cam, Mase, and Jay Prince now.
Things are getting smoky.
Be sure to wipe your feet. You in the House of Revolution. That mean hit the like button, like, share, subscribe, support the platform.
In these streets, you guys. Now, last weekend, Shakur Stevenson had his boxing match, and a lot of people called him out and criticized him for being boring. People said Shakur runs around the ring. He really does not attack his opponents. A lot of boxers came out against him. If you guys did not watch that video, please make sure you guys go check it out. But Cam and Mase were also people who called out Shakur Stevenson. They got into a very heated argument. Shakur Stevenson actually threatened to fight them. And if you guys know Cam, he did not back down.
Your grandfather's in your corner telling you to let your hands go. You won't let your hands go because you're scared to get hit. You want to swim without getting wet. It's just not going to happen. This is the most entertainment we've seen out of you in the last 2 years. This was kind of funny. This is the most entertainment we've seen out of you in 2 years. Congratulations.
Put this energy into your box and start letting your hands go, then you will be a pay-per-view star.
Now you talk about we should Glover. Shut up. Slap fire out you. Like, stop getting boxing in the street. Those are two different things. Because when a switchblade or something else and everything, how they legends, they doing podcasts, they said, we make more money than you. We sit here and make more money than you. I know you don't want to play the cash app, open your bank account there on the phone when we see each other. I know you don't want to open the phones up and see how much in the account. You made $2 million.
I know you don't want them
talking.
I told you guys, with everybody coming out and speaking out against him, Shakur Stevenson felt like everybody was dogpiling and attacking him. So naturally, he got defensive. You guys can see it's all over his Twitter timeline. I think even still today, Shakur is still going at his haters. Well, Jay Prince, who manages Shakur Stevenson, has spoken out and is protecting his investments. Being that Shakur Stevenson is still young, he's only 27 years old, going at grown men like Cam and Mase. Jay Prince has stepped in and decided that it's time to stop the bullying on Shakur Stevenson. Now today, Jay Prince put out a message on his Instagram. He said, numbers don't lie, haters do. Let the haters say that he's boring and nobody wants to watch him. Sorry to tell you, it's just a select few of you haters. As you can see, there's proof that he has the #1 ratings in any fight on ESPN this year and the top 3 ratings since 2022. And to all of you haters who want to escalate the hate outside of the ring, I'm Shakur's manager and I handle all his business outside of the ring. God damn. In other words, Cam and Mase, I will fade all his shots and take all bets.
Well, those words by Jay Prince just set a chain of events in motion, because Cam and Mase absolutely is accepting Jay Prince's challenge. And they went on their show today to disrespect him and let him know they don't feel like he who he say he is.
Right, you gonna take all his phase and take all his shots and you handle everything out the ring. Alright. So then we talking to you then, alright? We starting with you. Since you the big homie, we starting with you. That's how it goes around here. I wanna just start off by saying you are so lacking self-awareness. Like when you give such a lackluster performance, and then you think you can make threats to people because you gave a lackluster performance, pause. You don't have the right to tell me what I should like or to tell Cam what he should like. That's not your place. Like, art is subjective, right? So if art is subjective and I don't like something, you can't really get mad at us because we don't like something. And you're standing there with two Hall of Fame boxers that are constantly letting their hands go. So I think it's crazy that Andre Ward let his hands go. Terrence Crawford definitely let his hands go. And then you walk out with these boxers and you don't tell the next guy to let his hands go. This is a lapse of judgment. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. When you're dealing with older people, they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your little niggas. Like, the way you talk it, I don't get what you mean. We're not your little niggas. Like, for real, all that big homie stuff, that's for little niggas. Little niggas have big homies. We're not little niggas, so we don't even respect big homies. I know Killer doesn't, and for me, I never respected niggas in the streets. That's why I always got the problems I got. Niggas would tell me, Mase, chill. No, chill for what? Who is this nigga? That's how I feel listening to this, man. Like, I want to respect you, but I can't. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if I got a little, like the dudes that raised me, if I was out of pocket, they would tell me I'm out of pocket. They wouldn't let me put them on a crash out mission. They would say, yo, Mase, listen. Around here, we don't send niggas to do nothing for us. We don't pay niggas to handle our problems. You gotta put in your own work around here, Lord, man. That's what you were supposed to tell them. You can't go out here and talk crazy and then send me on a mission. Nah, this is where the game got messed up. When young niggas started sending old niggas out, and just cause this little ignorant nigga got a few dollars, he make all of you that's supposed to be real run after his mission.
That's a fact, though.
This is a problem, Jay Prince. And I'm gonna tell you like this: if you're 60 years old,
that's an absolute fact. Now, I'm not vouching for everything he just said, because I'm gonna get into that. But what he just said, I've spoken that a million times, nigga. The problem is, old heads letting young niggas get paper, and then young niggas be trying to dictate what be going on. That's been a problem. Let me get a little work, now he the boss. Let me get a little work, now he the leader of the game. You niggas crazy, but that's been a problem. Mase is absolutely 1000% correct with that piece of what he said.
And you trying to be a street nigga? You failed. You failed. You failed. You failed. I'm telling you this. And I stand, my name is Mase. I stand by this message.
See?
That's the murder.
That's what I'm talking about with you right there. That's what I'm talking about right there.
You can't be 60 years old still trying to be a street nigga killer.
I know they just don't know you like that. They don't know you like that. I know. I think real quick though. I think Jay Prince, he said it. He said it. I just don't even figure out what the fuck. I don't know what the slang mean. I don't know what the things in the bet, but I take the bet. Well, the bet I like that, murder.
Yeah, I mean, cause when you think about it, right?
Yes, I know she got more.
Yeah, I mean, when you think, cause I just was with Kanye a while ago, and we called Jay Prince on FaceTime. So he was like, y'all getting together good. So I don't even know why he would come at me with that energy. You know what I'm saying? I felt really disrespected by him doing it. There's certain people you're supposed to come at like that, and I'm not one of them.
Well, let me ask you a couple questions since we're here. I'm gonna get my broadcast shit. So murder. How do you feel him coming at yourself and Camron and didn't say anything to Kendrick Lamar about the Drake situation? Because anytime Drake has a problem, it seems like he runs and tell niggas, yo, Puff, yo, niggas, Drake, niggas. How do you feel? I mean, I want you to listen, but how do you feel about him calling you?
Now, peace alert, peace alert. Peace alert, peace alert. I want unity in the community, man. Woo! It's a lot right there, y'all. I can't still lay the whole thing, man. Have them strike me down like Nona Ryan. But y'all get the gist of what's going on. Jay Prince said what he said, taking up for Shakur Stevenson and Mase and Cam reacted, in my eyes, like grown goddamn men. Like grown goddamn men. And some people out, Jay Prince might be acting like a grown goddamn man. But what Cam just said right there is what he leading to. Why you did not answer real street business and beef, not on internet shit. You didn't say nothing to Kendrick Lamar and the bounty hunters and Pyrus out there on that West Coast. That's what he's saying. What he's saying is you still got issues with them Pyrus out there with Whack 100 who ran Jay Prince's name into the motherfucking ground, call him a snitch, a rat, crickets from any of the rapper like camp on that Whack 100 issue. And time is ticking. It's been a long time since Whack 100 went on that campaign. But now Cam bringing it back up. You come at Mase, who is a preacher and podcaster dude now. You come at Cam. Cam ain't never been known for no street shit. Not to me. He a man, but I know a lot about the history of New York, what was going on. So even with Mase getting run up out of that, but it's no disrespect to the men. You see what I'm saying? But what they saying is, you trying to bully them when the West Coast is hitting your pocket with this Drake situation. You had nothing to say to Kendrick Lamar and them bounty hunters and them Pyrus out there on the West Coast. But now you circle back, you got something to say to Mase and Cam. That's probably why they reacted so viciously, saying they don't respect him and saying Jay not real. Me myself, like I say, man, it over the last few years, it's with the Takeoff situation, R.I.P. Takeoff, and how Offset reacting with NBA. It's so much shit going on. I feel Jay should step back and get out the way. You can't reign forever, and it only matter of time before now these chinks in his armor. I grew up at a time where none of this would have been tolerated. Now, everywhere we look, you got people coming for his neck, openly disrespecting him. And like I say, I want to know what Willie D. Is Willie D gonna stand next to Jay and speak up on Jay's behalf on his podcast? Is Willie D gonna go into this? Because like I say, when Whack 100 ran Rap A Lot into the ground and said they're a bunch of snitches and a bunch of frauds and say Willie D and Scarface some good rappers, they ain't gonna say nothing about this. Willie D did not say one word about what Whack 100 and them was doing. When Whack 100 was saying Jay Prince's son was some little stitches and they was getting robbed out there in L.A. Crickets from the Houston podcast scene in general. I know I spoke on it several times and was pissed about what Whack was doing, Free Larry Hoover, for getting in that business anyway. But I didn't hear nothing out of nobody else. Will we hear something now that Camron and Mase going for Jay Prince's neck? Saying that 60-year-old gangster shit is dead. And saying it's dishonorable how he coming at them anyway when they're just saying stuff other sportscasters were saying, and then they're saying his boxer reacted on some street shit and they wasn't having it. Then here come Jay. But once again, I would say I never been used to Jay having a lot on his plate, a lot of disrespect from a lot of different places that ain't been cleaned up. Jay putting himself in a situation, if anything would have happened, he wouldn't even know what the business is because he's got a lot on his plate. Mase and Cam got real money now. Real money. They got a big contract with him, but millions too. Them goons in New York, man, hey, they get down. They get down too. The world is a ghetto. The Ghetto Boys should know that. Ain't that one of their songs? It's hungry people everywhere that do stupid shit for bread everywhere. Is the entertainment business big enough now? People, I've been saying this, I just feel like people in the industry, they want Jay gone. He one of the last of the Mohicans out of P. Diddy, Suge. He from that old era. They feel like he been eating long enough. To them, bullying long enough. But now we gonna see how far this situation gonna go. Who gonna be first to apologize or retract the statement? But Mase and Cam seem like they standing on their statement. And what I just cut Cam off from saying was Cam was finna say, what about that West Coast business you not answering? What about that West Coast business you not answering? Some people say, well, hey, they keep it in the streets. Well, have we heard in the street business? Wack still standing proud. Wack still standing strong, being as disrespectful as ever. So we're going to see where this go and what this lead to. Kofi.